Qingding Academy. Say that again, you little brat? Hand my sister's medicine back to me, or else I'll make absolutely sure you regret it. Lin Yu, high school senior at Qingding Academy. Ha ha ha, a piece of trash with a vitality score of only 0.62 actually thinks he can make me regret it. Zhang Yang, high school senior at Qingding Academy. Lin Yu, brother Zhang's vitality is 3.5. A moron like you who's even worse than an ordinary person should stop boasting, ha ha ha. If you didn't have a sister with exceptional talent, how could someone like you ever have gotten into Qingding Academy? Didn't you want this medicine? Then come and take it. Don't. You. Trash belongs in the dumpster. The teacher is coming toward the classroom. What? Trash should simply stay together with trash. That was the nutrient solution keeping my sister healthy. Now I'll have no choice but to work overtime and earn enough money to buy another one. Zhang Yang Zhaolei, just you wait, I'll definitely make you pay for this. Lin Yu, are you alright? Lin Xin, high school senior at Qingding Academy. I'm fine, thanks for stepping in to help me. That's good, let's head back together. Lin Yu, are you planning to skip work? Why haven't you come in for your shift when it's already this late? I'll be there right away. In the year 4832 of the old century, a cataclysm descended upon the world, and the corruption came with it. As humanity struggled against this catastrophe, human bodies began breaking through their original limits and developing supernatural abilities. These people became known as warriors, earning the highest respect and privileges, while taking to the front lines to defend humanity. Time officially entered year 1 of the High Martial Era. Humanity discovered that even death could not free them from the corruption. Instead, their corpses would become mindless walking bodies driven solely by bloodlust, which people called reanimated corpses. And to this day, the only known way to deal with the corruption and the reanimated corpses is through incineration. And every day after school, my part-time job is to come to the crematorium and incinerate the corpses brought back from the front lines. My sister's nutrient pod subscription is about to expire. I have to earn enough to pay 200,000 before the end of this month. My sister is different from me. The moment she entered her sophomore year, her vitality had already surpassed 10,000, and she even possessed the extremely rare psychokinesis talent. But on the day we turned 17, my sister inexplicably fell into a coma. And she still hasn't woken up. I was born without any talent. Back then, my sister was always the one protecting me, but now, I have to take good care of her. I earn 20,000 for every corpse I incinerate. With the money I've made today, I'll first replace the damaged medicine, and after incinerating 10 more corpses, I'll have enough for the nutrient pod. Every corpse brought here carries corruption, the slightest mistake, and the incinerator could suffer a violent death or transform into a monster. This is precisely why this job pays so well, yet so few people are willing to do it. This situation? I've never encountered anything like this before. What is that? What is happening? My entire body feels incredibly comfortable. Li Yang, what are you planning to do after graduation? Isn't that obvious? I'm definitely going to join the army. Li Yang, congratulations on becoming a member of the new recruit company of the 38th Army Special Operations Brigade. HX01861121 is your ID number. Yes, Commander, I absolutely will not let the country and its people down. Shed less blood in battle by sweating more during training. Only by constantly pushing your vitality can you temper yourself, and only by breaking through your body's limits can you further awaken your physical potential. The front defensive line has been breached by the alien beasts. Hill 301 could fall at any moment. Kill the alien beasts. Defend our homeland and country. Soul gazing system loading. Did I just witness the past of a deceased warrior? Soul Devouring System has been activated. Analyzing and loading. Soul Devouring System? What is this? Beep, a level 1 alien beast has reanimated. Reading the soul memory of level 1 warrior Li Yang. Host, please select one of the following abilities to cultivate. A. Immortal Will. B. Basic Military Martial Arts. C. Ambitious Spirit. B. Please engage in actual combat to increase the proficiency of the skill. It feels as though a surge of immense power has suddenly been infused into my body. My eyesight has become sharper too. I can clearly track every movement of the jackal hound. That was a close one. Huh! This is the military martial arts contained in that memory? My body actually responded to the battle on its own, as though it knew what to do. When did I become this strong? Could this be the Soul Devouring System? Basic Military Martial Arts Level 1, Progress 10x, increases physical stamina by 10%, and allows me to perceive the opponent's weak points. I actually encountered such an incredible opportunity. This is simply too heaven-defying. But why did this happen to me? Could it have something to do with that blue light spot from earlier? A corpse has been detected nearby. Soul Devouring is available. There's the jackal hound's corpse right here. I might as well give it another try. Thank you, may you rest in peace. It happened just now while I was incinerating the corpse, so this time it should happen too. Humph? What is this? Ah. Roar, hungry, so terribly hungry, eat humans. Roar, still not enough, I need to eat more. Were those the memories the alien beast possessed while it was still alive? I never imagined that the warriors stationed at the border have to fight so many monsters every single day. The sole memory of the level 1 alien beast, Jackalhound, has been read. Host, please choose one of the following abilities to cultivate. A. Claw Skill. B. Devour Technique. C. Chaos Consciousness. It seems those light spots that appeared while incinerating the corpse were merely the trigger for unlocking the Soul Devouring System. From now on, simply coming into contact with a corpse will allow me to devour and read its soul memory. Claw Skill, Devour Technique, which one should I choose? If the Devour Technique requires me to eat humans, I definitely won't be able to handle it. I'll choose the Claw Skill I just saw in actual combat. A. Claw Skill. Claw Skill allows switching into claw state during combat. Basic Military Martial Arts Level 1, Progress Bar 10%, increases physical stamina by 10%, perceives the opponent's weak points. Claw Skill Level 1, Progress Bar 0%, increases hand attack power by 5%, inflicts laceration damage upon the enemy. My hands can actually transform into claws for attacking. This is way too cool. Soul Devour skill is currently on cooldown. It will be available again in 12 hours. There really is a skill CD limit? I need to properly study this. Military Martial Arts, use/absorb. During the battle just now, the system indicated that skill proficiency could be increased through use, then this absorb. Could it mean that absorbing the same skill allows them to stack together? I'll have to test it out when I get the opportunity later. The system itself has a level 2? Soul Devour level 1. That means the system can also be upgraded, but there isn't any indication of how to upgrade it. I'd better concentrate on what I can understand right now. I'll eventually figure out how to level up the system. I could clearly feel how practical military martial arts was during combat just now, so I should seize this chance to raise its proficiency first. The movements become increasingly difficult toward the end. It's simply impossible for an ordinary Slitten to perform them. But I've inherited so much of Li Yang's body forging technique. Although completing it once is somewhat difficult, it feels as though I've already practiced it countless times. This military martial arts is far more difficult than the body forging technique taught at school. Just completing it once left me somewhat exhausted, but my vitality seems to circulate more smoothly and gather more intensely. Again. The next day. Lin Yu, did your parents send you to school just so you could sleep? There are only 2 months remaining until the college entrance exam. With vitality like yours, you won't even get into a university. Are you planning to move bricks at a construction site? Ha ha ha, with his vitality, even construction sites wouldn't want him moving bricks. Teacher, I was wrong. Class dismissed. Why can't this child Lin Yu put in a little more effort? What a pity, sigh. I became more and more excited while practicing last night, and before I knew it, I had practiced military martial arts throughout the entire night without sleeping. But my proficiency only rose to 11%, this is far too slow. It seems actual combat is much more effective for increasing proficiency. I wonder how absorbing works. Yo, our young Master Lin still hasn't gotten enough sleep? Since you can't become a warrior anyway, you might as well drop out now and take your vegetative sister out to beg, at least you could make some money. Why does he feel so different now? Xiao Lei, you're going too far with that. Lingxin, this has nothing to do with you, go cool off somewhere else. Let's keep our distance from him, otherwise we might catch his stupidity. Why does it seem like Lin Yu has become more handsome, and his figure looks better too? You're actually just a coward, aren't you? You piece of trash are scared of getting beaten, so you can only talk tough before running away. Since you're so desperate to get beaten, why don't we head to the martial arts room and have a match? Zhao Lei's vitality is 2.7, which meets the standard of a quasi-warrior, and the school even arranged special combat training for him. A piece of trash who does nothing but sleep shouldn't provoke anyone. Once he gets crippled, it'll just be a deliberate attempt to extort money. Free sparring, at your own risk. You asked for this. Hurry up, I heard some high school seniors are going to spar in the martial arts room. I haven't seen anyone spar in a long time, this should be a great show to watch. Xiao Lei, your vitality is far higher than his, just finish this battle with a single punch. Brother Zhang isn't here today, so I'll teach you a lesson on his behalf. The school specially arranged high vitality combat training for me. I'll use a piece of trash like you to test what I've learned and establish my authority. You're nothing but a barking lapdog trying to act tough. How dare you boast so shamelessly? Lin Yu. I already told you, I'll definitely make both Zhang Yang and you pay for what you did. How can this be possible? A piece of trash with a vitality of 0.62 actually has greater strength than me. My tooth. If you ever dare insult my sister again, losing just one tooth will be the least of your worries. Huh! Lin Yu. Go to hell. You. Do you still intend to keep fighting? Holy crap, what is that? How did his hand suddenly transform into a claw? That's insanely cool. Who needs a weapon with something like that? Could he have been corrupted? That doesn't look like any skill a human should possess. Lin Yu, you. Just you wait, Brother Zhang definitely won't let you off. I'll be waiting. The 12-hour cooldown on the Soul Devourer skill is over. I can continue absorbing new skills now. I wonder what kind of new gains I'll obtain today. Lin Yu, don't you know that you should greet me when you see me? Kids these days really have no manners. You only got this job because of me, yet you don't even know how to show some gratitude. You only hired me because you couldn't find anyone else. If the pay weren't so good, I wouldn't have stayed working for you. Another huge batch of corpses has been delivered for cremation today. Hurry up and get to work, don't waste any time slacking off. Recently, the number of soldiers' corpses being delivered here has been steadily increasing. In the Jackal's memories yesterday, there appeared to be a scene where the frontline defenses were breached. Could the borders really be facing imminent danger? How could that be possible? If something like that were truly happening, the news would definitely have reported it. No matter what happens, I have to increase my strength as quickly as possible. I'm sorry. This soldier's uniform looks remarkably similar to Li Yang's. Perhaps it can drop the strengthened military combat art skill again. Reading the soul memory of first-class soldier Wang Luyang. Host, please choose one of the following abilities to cultivate. A. Military combat art. B. Corrupted team badge. C. Courage to perish together. A. Absorption is one way to increase proficiency. I'll see exactly what happens by looking at the results this time. Display personal details. Beginner military combat art level 2, 10%. Enhances original baseline physical fitness by 20%. Perceives the opponent's weak points. and can predict the opponent's attack path 0.5s in advance when the enemy launches an attack. Absorbing the same skill can actually raise its level directly. Then wouldn't I be able to max out the skill level incredibly quickly? Soul Devour skill is currently on cooldown. It can be used again after 12 hours. Oh, I forgot that the ultimate skill has a CD, so I can't keep using it continuously. I should finish my work first, then continue raising my proficiency in military combat art. Frontier Frontline. Be careful, his cervical vertebrae are completely shattered. Only his skin and flesh are still holding his neck together, don't pull it apart. Corpse Transport Vehicle number 1 is fully loaded. Let's go. Tremble. Lin Yu. I'll say this for the final time. Tell Lin Yu to meet me at the sports field after school. I won't lay a hand on him. I'll simply make him kneel down and apologize to Yahello, and then we'll consider this matter settled. Otherwise, I'm afraid you won't be able to walk out of this corridor today. I told you that's impossible. Yahello was the one who attacked first, and you were the ones bullying people. Lin Yu did absolutely nothing wrong. Brother Zhang, why'd bother wasting your words on this girl? She's working together with Lin Yu. When Lin Yu hit me yesterday, she was standing right there laughing. You're talking nonsense. I never did anything like that. Give that back to me. Oh ho, why are you so nervous? Could it be that you made this especially for that trash, Lin Yu? Behave yourself. Highlighted points, detailed examples. Ha, you've really put a lot of effort into this. Too bad. No matter how much you help a piece of trash, trash is still trash. No. That's the price of being a busybody. Now you understand what happens when you choose to help the wrong person. Let her go. It's only a notebook, and you're already crying over it? Earning my favor is far more worthwhile than wasting your time with trash. Get lost. Ungrateful wretch. Good hit, Brother Zhang. This bitch actually dared to bite you. She clearly has no respect for you at all. I spent half a month preparing these notes for Lin Yu. I absolutely won't let them tear all of it apart. You really don't know what's good for you. Ah. This is the difference in vitality between you and me. My strength and speed rank first throughout the entire school. Resisting me is simply asking to suffer. Since you enjoy getting physical so much, I'll teach you a lesson you'll never forget. You three attack together. If she ends up broken, I'll take responsibility. This is the consequence of going against Brother Zhang. 4 people against 1 girl? Do you people have no shame? Lin Yu, I'm fine, let's go, don't start a conflict with them. Ouch ouch. Lin Yu, you finally showed up, perfect, now I don't have to waste time searching for you. Key point for warrior assessment. Lin Yu, do your best. I'll just consider it a pack of wild dogs biting and tearing apart the notes. Trash really does know how to talk big. I'll never forgive you for daring to lay a hand on Lin Yu. I'll repay the humiliation you inflicted on her twofold. Is Lin Yu insane? He actually dares to talk to Zhang Yang like that? He beat Yahello yesterday, and now he wants to challenge Zhang Yang today? Brother Zhang, beat him up, beat him to death. Interesting, Lin Yu, how did I never realize you had this much backbone before? Dealing with you here and now would be letting you off far too easily. 3 days from now, we'll have a public duel at the central training ground. If you win, I'll not only apologize and compensate you, but I'll also guarantee that I won't cause you trouble ever again. But if you lose, Qingding Academy public duel application form. You'll kneel before the entire school, admit that you're trash, and voluntarily drop out. A public duel? That means the entire school will be watching. Zhang Yang intends to completely crush Lin Yu. Lin Yu is finished? Who told him to act so arrogantly? Lin Yu, don't accept, your sister is still waiting for you to take care of her. Lin Yu, just let it go, dropping out isn't something to joke about. Zhang Yang's vitality is 3.5, while yours isn't even 1, the difference is far too great, you can't defeat him, don't act recklessly. If you're afraid, just admit it, kneel down and kowtow 3 times. And Brother Zhang might even be merciful enough to let you off. Trash will always be trash, stop pretending to be tough. I accept, but I have one condition. The entire duel must be recorded and publicly broadcast. Challenger's signature, Lin Yu. Not only 3 days from now, I want everyone to see clearly for all time. Who is the one that truly belongs in the trash can? Over the next 3 days, I have to do everything I can to hone my basic military martial arts or absorb some new skills. I have to take the match 3 days from now. The batch we need to handle today was sent over because Crematorium I couldn't process everything on its own. Crematorium 1. Isn't that the facility responsible for handling the corpses of stronger alien beasts? This flood of corpses only proves how capable our crematorium is, and it's all thanks to your outstanding leadership, Manager Wang. You're a kid who knows how to learn, your vitality is currently the strongest among everyone here, work hard, and I won't treat you badly. Lin Yu, you've been standing around for so long, do you still want your paycheck? Hurry up and get back to work. I'm going right away. This old geezer really changes his attitude faster than flipping through a book. Incineration Room 7. No wonder there are suddenly so many alien beast corpses. I'll have to work overtime and get through them quickly. What? Incineration Room 6. What was that noise? It sounded like someone screaming. It's completely quiet now. I must have heard it wrong. I should just get back to work. They're all alien beast corpses today? Looks like I won't have time to refine my military martial arts today, but if it means fewer casualties among the frontline soldiers, that's a good thing. Was the tail really this color just a moment ago? Color change. Why does it seem like the color of these scales is changing? It vanished? It didn't crawl out from the corpse, it was disguised as the decaying flesh. The monsters infiltrated this place by using this method. If I don't act now, this place will become a living hell. Close my eyes and sharpen all my senses, use the insight from my military martial arts to locate its weakness. Found you. Get out here. Damn it, I can't let myself be corrupted. Thank goodness level 2 military martial arts let me predict the path of its attack. It's only a minor scratch. Attention everyone, phantom scale stealth beasts have appeared in rooms 3, 7, 14, and 15. Everyone evacuate immediately to the central safe room and wait for military rescue. There are some in the other incineration rooms too. There don't seem to be any supernatural ability fluctuations. I can get out. The scream I heard earlier actually came from him. Just how many alien beasts managed to sneak in? Help Manager Wang? Whatever, saving him comes first. Hurry, get inside. Quick, into the safe room. I'm not confident I can handle this many monsters at once yet. It's safer to reach the safe zone and call for rescue first. You watch the rear. That's the only thing a piece of trash like you is good for. Damn it, a bunch of bastards. With this alien beast aura camouflage, you won't notice it at all if you let your guard down even for a moment. Forget that piece of trash, shut the door, hurry and shut the door. Wait a moment. Wait for me. Don't bother with that piece of trash, if he dies that's just one less burden, that bastard. Damn it, open the door now. 4 of them, and they actually know how to work together. The door won't open anymore, simply trying to escape won't work, I have to fight back. The situations faced by the frontline warriors are even more brutal, yet they can overcome their fear and fight the enemy with courage. Having inherited their skills, I absolutely cannot let them down. Besides, my sister is still waiting for me, I absolutely cannot die here. I'll deal with you first. Because my proficiency in actual combat military martial arts has improved now. If I focus completely, I can sense fluctuations in energy. The weak spot is right there. Another one is coming. I can handle this. All I need to do now is keep pushing forward. 2 remain. They vanished? The last 2 are stronger. I can't sense their energy fluctuations at all. They must still be hiding nearby. I can't afford to lower my guard. Stay calm. I'll definitely find an opening. Got you. There's something behind me. Bastards, they launched a surprise attack. My left hand is almost destroyed, but vanished again this time. You won't slip past my eyes. Above me. Idiot, I deliberately let your claws get stained with my blood. Ah. I can't collapse yet. I still have to hurry and get out. Only 30 meters remain before the safe room. Suspected monster spotted ahead. Everyone stay on high alert. This? Holy crap. Don't tell me this kid did all of this by himself? You're finally here, are all the monsters. It's safe now, everyone, remain combat ready. Team 1, assist the survivors. Team 2, inspect the scene. The claw marks are irregular and chaotic. They don't look like damage caused by ordinary weapons. Captain, this kid is still alive. His hand. Mutation, he's been corrupted, Captain. While he's still unconscious, we have to eliminate him immediately, otherwise, he'll transform into a monster. Wait, his hand is reverting back. What are we waiting for? Once he wakes up, we're all doomed. I can't let him live, otherwise the fact that I framed him will be exposed. Shut up, say one more word and I'll finish you off first. The traces around here, along with the pieces of flesh and scales caught between his fingers, all prove that he killed 4 phantom scales. Our entire squad would have trouble dealing with 4 phantom scales simultaneously, yet this kid actually took them all down alone. This kid's vitality is only 0.68. How could he have done it if he wasn't corrupted? Just to be safe, killing him is still the most important thing. Taking down 4 phantom scales alone with only 0.68 vitality. Could this kid be a legendary prodigy? True corruption is irreversible. The fact that he recovered proves there is no problem. What are you panicking about? I'm only concerned about everyone's safety. We're short on manpower right now, and powerful combatants are exactly what we need. We'll take over from here. Fall in. What was that sound? Is this a hospital? Don't worry, you're safe now. Who are you? My name is Chinjun. I'm the captain of the District Corruption Cleanup Squad. I've come here to apologize to you. Last night's monster invasion was our responsibility, yet we failed to reach you in time for the rescue, putting your life in danger. I'm sorry. It happened too suddenly. There was nothing you could have done. Kid, you killed 4 phantom scales all by yourself, and one of them was even elite level. You did us a tremendous favor. Would you like to become a warrior and join us? Me join you? Is that really possible? Most people would at least hesitate for a moment, yet you're this excited. Is there some special reason you insist on becoming a warrior? I've seen far too many monsters, and far too many warriors who bravely sacrificed themselves at the crematorium. Lately, more and more warriors have been giving their lives, instead of simply sitting back and waiting for death. That makes me want to fight even more, so I can protect my family. Good, but first you have to pass the warrior selection trial before you can officially join the squad. This kid has both the strength and the determination to risk his life for his family. He has tremendous potential. The selection trial requires individual vitality of 3 or above to participate, but you qualify now. I recommend Lin Yu to participate in this warrior selection trial, Shujin. The selection trial will begin in 1 month. Make sure you prepare properly. Becoming a warrior means gaining access to the finest medical resources. There may really be a way to cure my sister's illness. Read the soul memory of the elite level phantom scale. The soul of the last one from yesterday. Please select one of the following abilities to cultivate. A. Scale armor defense. B. Claw enhancement. C. Aura camouflage. Awesome, my battle yesterday wasn't in vain. Which one should I pick? Those tough scales can endure heavy damage. Claw enhancement can increase my offensive power even further. Aura camouflage. Without those few drops of blood, that elite level aura camouflage would have been flawless. I choose you. C. Aura camouflage. Aura camouflage, its duration is determined by the host's physical stamina. The host can completely conceal their own aura and merge seamlessly into the surrounding environment. The concealment still isn't perfect. Looks like I need even more practice. Basic Military Martial Arts Level 2. Increases physical stamina by 20%, detects an opponent's weak points, and can predict the direction of an enemy's attack 0.55 in advance when they launch an attack. Claw Level 1. Increases hand attack power by 5%, inflicting tearing damage on enemies. Aura Camouflage Level 1. Conceals one's own aura, becoming translucent while stationary, and blurred while moving. Duration equals 50% of physical stamina duration. Since I can't devour souls during this period, I'll train the skills I already have until they reach their absolute limit. I'll have another trump card ready for my duel with John Young next week. Aura Camouflage isn't merely simple invisibility, it means making yourself one with the surrounding environment. No good, I can't even deceive a bird. Try again. I need to control my own energy as completely as possible, just like a monster would. Both the range and degree of concealment are increasing. I'll keep training this way. Half my body has already vanished. Now I just need to hide the other half. Aura Camouflage Level 1. Proficiency increased by 5%. I did it. John Yang, I'll show you exactly who the real trash is. Qingning Academy Training Ground. This is my first time watching a public match. Lin Yu won't just be expelled now, he'll also be completely humiliated. A piece of trash with 0.68 vitality going up against John Yang. Isn't this nothing more than a one-sided slaughter? Lin Yu has been on leave these past few days. I wonder if something happened to him. Brother Zhang, all the traps on the stage have been set. We guarantee Lin Yu won't be walking away today. Where's that trash Lin Yu? Could he have been so terrified that he simply dropped out? Sigh, this kid Lin Yu really doesn't know his own place. He's definitely getting expelled this time. The color of the floorboards around the edge of the battle stage looks strange. You're finally here. I thought you had chickened out and deserted at the last moment. You'd better start thinking about how you're going to kneel down and apologize. What shameless boasting, go to hell. Dodging? Let's see just how long you can keep dodging. Brother Zhang, beat him down, let that trash see the difference between the two of you. You've got nowhere left to run, right? This punch will knock you straight out. This is exactly the moment I've been waiting for. What? He disappeared? What kind of ability is that? Holy crap, Lin Yu actually had something hidden up his sleeve. You really think you can win with a cheap little trick like this? Get the hell out here. Ah! You bastard, I'm going to kill you. Activate the mechanisms, force him out, yes. Lin Yu, let's see just where you think you can escape to. Stop, you're breaking the rules of the battle. Here, I am the rules. Found you. Going head-to-head with him through sheer strength gives me no chance of victory. I have to identify his weakness first, then break through it in one decisive move. Energy is flowing through his entire body at once. Armor is covering his whole body. I need to locate the source and cut off the flow of energy. It's coming from his dantian. He vanished again? Trash will always be trash. All you know are these sneaky, underhanded tricks. The claw can't break through it? This is an A-rank defense. If you think those crooked little tricks of yours can hurt me, then wait for your next life. Looks like I'll have to wait for another opening. I want to find out exactly how durable your armor really is. The fact that I can leave marks means the armor's damage absorption has a limit. If the claw can't penetrate it, I'll use the heavy blunt force of military martial arts to counter that armor. If I stay calm and keep observing, I can definitely seize this trash's weakness. Is that all? Haven't you eaten anything? There's an energy fluctuation. I've found your weakness. I already told you this is an A-rank defense. No matter how hard you hit it, it won't do anything. Come again. It cracked, just a little more. Your little tricks are worthless now, go to hell. As long as I withstand this attack that military martial arts has predicted. Now, all you know is turning invisible and launching sneak attacks. No wonder your vitality is only 0.68. Cowards like you are never worthy of becoming warriors. From this moment on, I won't rely on invisibility or sneak attacks anymore. One single move will decide the winner. You've really been beaten stupid by me. That broken claw of yours couldn't even scratch my armor. Have you already forgotten? If we don't give it another try, how could we possibly know? This final kick will send you straight out of the school. That kick was aimed at killing me. Fortunately, I used military martial arts to predict its trajectory beforehand. Did you honestly think I couldn't see through your movements? You. No, impossible. How could I possibly lose to trash like you? You're not anything remarkable yourself either. You. Am I hallucinating? Is this really still that so-called trash with only 0.68 vitality? Holy crap, Brother Lin is incredible. Zhang Yang actually lost? Lin Yu, I knew from the start that you would win. Qingding Academy Board Chairman and Zhang Yang's father, Zhang Jiangwo. Humiliating, absolutely humiliating. How could a son of mine be defeated by a publicly recognized piece of trash? Qingding Academy Dean of Academic Affairs Lin Yu. Director, this is my failure. Those techniques were never taught by the Academy, and his body has clearly undergone some sort of transformation. I have no idea what unorthodox method he used, but during next week's physical examination, I will investigate everything thoroughly and give you a proper explanation. Good, anyone who breaks the Academy's rules must pay the corresponding price. Rest easy, Director Zhang. I will certainly provide an answer that satisfies you. Kid, if you want to blame someone, blame your own ignorance. There are simply some people in this world that you cannot afford to offend. Captain Chen, beginning today, you will be assigned part-time work at Crematorium 1. That facility handles higher-risk beast corpses as well as human remains, so stay vigilant and keep yourself safe. A message from Captain Chen? That's the highest level crematorium in the city. Not only does it offer better pay, but I'll also be able to come into contact with stronger souls and acquire more powerful abilities. There's still plenty of time. I'll head to the hospital first and visit my sister. City Central Hospital. Sis, I'm here. With such pathetic vitality, you're worse than a stray dog. You'll be crippled for the rest of your life. My dad said someone like you doesn't have any future at all. How dare you insult my brother? Watch me beat you black and blue. The tigress is here, run. If I ever hear you badmouth my brother again, I won't let you off. Sis, don't get angry. Little you, don't pay attention to what they say. No matter what happens, you're always the best in my eyes. Sis, ever since we were young, you've always been the one protecting me. No matter what happens, I will definitely find a way to cure you. Lin Yu, we need to discuss your sister's condition. Doctor, please tell me. As you already know, your sister's illness began after she accidentally consumed food contaminated by corruption, and the nutrient pod she's currently using can only maintain her most basic life functions. Recently, the corruption has deteriorated at an alarming rate and has begun invading her internal organs. If this continues, she has at most another half year. Half a year? Her condition has always been controlled with medication. How did it suddenly become this serious? Based on our analysis, she has been taking the medicine for far too long and may have gradually developed resistance to it. Is there truly no other solution? As long as it can save my sister, I'll do whatever it takes. There is one method, but under the current circumstances, it's highly unrealistic. Tell me, if we could obtain a sunstone to suppress the corruption, there is a chance we could stop her condition from worsening. However, the sunstone is considered a national treasure, and is not something that can be taken out lightly. Even back then, when your sister was a state-recognized prodigy and fell into a coma, the authorities still chose not to use it, so with her condition now, they certainly won't. With my sister's unparalleled talent, saying she overshadowed an entire generation wouldn't be an exaggeration, so why didn't the state intervene to save her back then? It makes no sense at all. Regardless of the reason, whether it's the Sunstone or some other method, I absolutely refuse to give up. Crematorium 1. Room 3. Since the Sunstone is connected to the state, then I need to become stronger and earn the title of warrior as quickly as possible. Has the frontline situation become even more severe? There aren't even any alien beast corpses here. Only human remains, and even medical personnel. 3 seniors, please forgive my offense. A reanimated corpse? This warrior has actually become a reanimated corpse. Gra gra. This frontline warrior has already been corrupted. This was a warrior who gave his life for the nation, someone who fought on the battlefield until his very last breath. It's military martial arts. Corrupted humans no longer possess consciousness. He's merely acting through retained muscle memory. Fixed patterns create fixed weaknesses. The next move is most likely a right straight punch. His body will lean forward and his lower stance will become unstable. Forgive me. What's happening? Has he completely transformed into a monster? His strength and speed are on a completely different level compared to before. Not only has his appearance changed, even his entire attack style has transformed into that of a monster. Slay all beasts, defend our homeland and nation. I've witnessed with my own eyes what a true warrior is supposed to look like. I haven't been fighting at full strength because, deep down, I still regarded him as a warrior, but now, I know that turning into a monster was never your intention. Senior, let me help you. The weakness is in the heart. Senior, may you rest in peace. Congratulations, host. Military martial arts has advanced to level 3 intermediate military martial arts. If you still possessed human consciousness, I definitely wouldn't stand a chance against you. Oh no, it's the corruption. Damn it, this door can only be opened when someone confirms it from both inside and outside at the same time. Once humans are corrupted and begin to decay, there is no way to reverse it. If I remain here any longer, I'll be infected as well and turn into a monster. I must not allow myself to be infected by the corruption. I wasn't infected by the corruption? Don't tell me another reanimated corpse has appeared. There's no movement. It's dependent. It can actually devour the corruption? As you already know, your sister's illness was caused by accidentally consuming food contaminated with corruption, and right now, the nutrient pod can only sustain her basic vital signs. If we can obtain the Sunstone, which is capable of suppressing corruption, we may be able to stop your sister's condition from deteriorating, but the Sunstone is a national treasure and cannot be brought out easily. Could this actually be the Sunstone? My sister can be saved. Senior, thank you, please forgive me. Yang Junlong, you have been admitted to Huaxia Central Medical University. I did it. The potions available on the market are far too ineffective. I want to create more efficient potions for the warriors. Junlong, you are my final disciple, and one day, you will inherit my legacy and become the dean. Yes, Master. I'm sorry, Master, but the frontline needs me more. I want to develop medicine that will be more useful to the warriors based on the actual conditions of those fighting on the front line. Dr. Young, we're surrounded by alien beasts. Do you have any medicine that can let us fight until the very end? I have newly developed a potion called Overwatch. No matter what condition you're in, taking it will restore you to your peak. But the side effect is that the user will die suddenly after 10 minutes. Why would we men of Huaxia fear a battle to the death? The alien beasts can become reanimated corpses, but we have Overwatch. I'm willing to spend these 10 minutes protecting the brief peace of Huaxia. Judging by everyone's reaction to the potion's effects, perhaps this potion can still be further optimized. Life Enchantress. Life Enchantress, drinking it can pour an immense amount of vitality into a person's body. Please choose one of the following abilities to cultivate. Host. A. Potion Mastery. B. Broken Pen. C. Healer's Benevolence. A. Potion Mastery. Congratulations to the host for acquiring the passive ability, Potion Mastery, Expert Level. Active learning will grant 3 recipes: Ascending Dragon, Overwatch, and Life Enchantress. With the pendant and this potion knowledge, I can definitely find a way to cure my sister. Corruption level, 75%. The corruption level has already climbed to 75%. There's no time left to waste. Puts on. I shouldn't act too hastily, it may simply need a little time before it takes effect. The corruption still hasn't gone down. Could it be that even this stone is useless? Slowly close. Is the pendant itself too slow to take effect, or has the corruption inside my sister's body become too deeply rooted, making the pendant ineffective? No matter which of these is the case, I have to find a way to develop the Life Enchantress as quickly as possible. Qinggang Academy. The first priority is to test whether the potion recipes are actually viable. The side effects of Overwatch are far too severe, so that one can be ruled out immediately. All the materials needed for Life Enchantress come from heavily corrupted disaster zones. The Ascending Dragon recipe is comparatively simple, but the pharmacy currently lacks the most important herb. However, some corrupted zones are under heavy military protection, making it impossible to enter them. Lin Yu, why have you seemed so distracted these past 2 days? There's a new cafe near the school bus stop. Do you want to go there after school, have a chat, and check it out? I have something to take care of tonight, so I'll pass. If you run into any trouble, just tell me anytime. I'll definitely do everything I can to help you. After all, you saved me before, and I want to find a way to repay you. I heard someone saw military vehicles driving around near our school in the middle of the night yesterday. So suddenly? Could something major be about to happen? The military normally doesn't show up around residential areas. Could there be some new development? Sure enough, it was impossible to keep it hidden for long. What, do you know something we don't? Whispers. My dad's patrol squad was called out last night to assist the military with strengthening security. The abandoned urban district on the northern side of the school near the border may soon be officially classified as a corrupted zone. Wasn't it only labeled a restricted zone before? Why all of a sudden? They say a crystal armor? Then was discovered nesting there, and the corruption concentration surged out of control overnight. Crystal armored python. The crimson crystal grass that grows after its venom corrupts the soil is exactly the material I'm missing for Ascending Dragon. Lin Yu, we need to keep this matter secret for now. You absolutely cannot tell anyone. I understand, don't worry. I'll go tonight, before the area is completely sealed off. The searchlights have a 0.5-second double blind spot every 14 seconds, and the patrol squad completes 1 round every half hour. Or a camouflage. What's wrong? Nothing, I may just be too nervous. I keep having the feeling that something is behind me. Infiltration successful. Over there. I need to harvest it quickly while it's still asleep. Perfect. Wait, that's not right. Military martial arts, attack prediction. Its reaction speed is slower than I predicted. Something about it feels rather strange. So it's currently in the middle of molting. My body heat gave away my position. Charging blindly through such an open area is nothing short of suicide. The only way to survive is to do the complete opposite. The narrow alley can limit its movement. Good, it can't squeeze inside. Come on, let's end this. I wasn't running away earlier because I was afraid of you. I was waiting for an opening to kill you. Its scales haven't hardened after molting, all I need is one strike at its weak point. I actually managed to kill the crystal-armored python by myself with a single strike. Congratulations host, claw skill, proficiency plus 5%, current, claw skill, level 1, proficiency 95%. I wonder what kind of effect I'll get once the claw skill levels up. Tungsten Pharmacy. Now that I have the recipe, the materials, and the technique, as long as I can find a usable potion mixing room, I can produce the Ascending Dragon. Do you have any idea how expensive the equipment in a mixing room is? And you want to borrow it? You're crazy. This one won't work either. Next, I don't believe there isn't one. Senior Yang had his own private laboratory. In his memories, finding a place was never a concern. I was led astray by what I remembered. Should I simply buy a set of equipment myself? But even ordinary equipment costs hundreds of thousands, or even millions. What was that sound? Xingshan Hall? Why does that name feel strangely familiar? Is this place a pharmacy as well? I might as well try. I'll go over and ask. Kill. Don't you fucking know how to use flash and crit? Where the hell did you run off to? He doesn't even realize someone has walked in. It's a miracle this shop hasn't gone out of business. Do you have a potion mixing room available in your pharmacy? What do you need it for? 1,000 yuan. I'll rent the potion room for 2 hours. Who exactly are you? You think you can simply rent it whenever you want? 2,000. Otherwise forget it. Fine. Come with me. I'm only renting out the potion room anyway. After I erase the surveillance footage later, nobody will ever find out. 2 hours maximum, and you must clean everything and return it to its original condition. Besides, even if you finish early and use it for less than 2 hours, I won't refund this 1,000 yuan to you. Don't damage anything, or you'll have to pay the full price. I know, now go back to playing. All the equipment is here, more than enough to prepare Ascending Dragon. This money was definitely well spent. A pink hazmat suit. She looks like a female potion maker. That kid watching the shop clearly let me sneak in. It would be troublesome if he came back and caught me here. I need to hurry. First, I need to calm my mind and extract the medicinal herbs. Sometime later. Next, following the proportions listed in the recipe. Did it fail? It has solidified. Looks like the mixture didn't fail after all. One tube contains 50 milliliters. I can divide it into 4 equal portions perfectly. I'll test the effects of Ascending Dragon first. It tastes absolutely terrible. So Ascending Dragon's greatest effect isn't simply providing vitality. Instead, it mobilizes all the undigested energy accumulated within the body and allows it to be absorbed a second time. Purely in terms of the vitality it provides, Ascending Dragon is 20 times more potent than an ordinary blood-boosting potion. It can even help me regulate the vitality throughout my entire body, creating more room for further improvement. It truly lives up to Senior Yang's nearly 10 years of painstaking research. If this recipe were to spread, the national strength of all Huaxia could undergo a tremendous leap forward. However, my strength is still insufficient right now. Announcing it rashly would probably cause me to lose control of my own fate. I'll wait and think carefully before considering whether to popularize it. Wait, Xingshan Hall? According to the memory of a soldier I once incinerated, his family's business was Xingshan Hall. The one who should be inheriting the family business now is his capable and business-savvy sister. But is it really okay for the place to be this deserted? Since there is such a connection, I might as well establish some good karma. Everything has been cleaned up. I'm leaving now. Hey, leave me your phone number. Just in case you need anything else in the future, you can contact me directly. Sure. The last few family properties have already been sold, yet the potion research still ended in failure. Current CEO of Xingshan Hall, Gu Qia. Brother, what am I supposed to do? It would be so much better if you were still here. Miss, you're back. That Chen Fei actually dared to let a complete stranger into the mixing room. Forget it, Let's test it first and find out exactly what this is. New Vitality Potion. 10 minutes later. Qin Fei, who was the person who entered my mixing room today? Miss, I was wrong. I swear I won't dare to do it again. Where is he? I want to see him, right now, immediately. He already left quite some time ago, but I do have his phone number. The number you have dialed is currently powered off. Keep calling until he answers. As long as you manage to contact him, I'll give you a 100,000 yuan bonus. This is a master who created a potion with efficacy 20 times greater than anything currently on the market. Black market. Invincible body strengthening potion, 20 times the efficacy with a hidden surprise 500,000 for one. The second one doubles in price, available only while supplies last. 20 times the effect? Even the blood-boosting potion is only twice as effective. What an obvious lie. An uncertified shady green product like this, who's going to take responsibility if some fool dies from using it? If I weren't desperate to pay my sister's medical expenses, I wouldn't be selling something this valuable. Chao Kun. Boss, there's a huge crowd gathered over there. There must be something interesting going on. Let's go over and take a look. Get out of the way. The more you buy, the higher the price becomes? Interesting. This young master isn't short of a little pocket money. I want to see what you've got. Kid, don't tell me you're a shill secretly hired by the stall owner? 20 times the effect? Bullshit, I've spent 5 years in the black market. I've seen plenty of these shill tricks before. Who exactly are you calling a shill? I am the eldest young master of the Chow family from Mihai Pharmacy. That's right. The largest pharmaceutical enterprise in all of Yongzhou belongs to my boss's family. Words are cheap. If you have the guts, let's make a bet. If this potion really works, I'll kneel down, kowtow, and admit my mistake to you, but if it doesn't work, I'll smash this stall and you'll pay me 200,000 in mental damage compensation. No, what does any of this have to do with me? At worst, I'll simply refuse to buy the potion. I won't buy it. If you're not going to buy it, then just stand there quietly, yes. He suppressed him with one hand? Could this incredible strength really be because of this potion? I'm buying this potion. Ding, 500,000 yuan received. Boss, let me drink it first and test whether it's poisonous for you. Stop wasting time. This young master will personally test the 500,000 potion. You should think carefully. This potion requires you to endure unbearable pain before its effects can manifest. Boss, what's happening? If anything happens to our boss, every one of you will be buried with him. I already told you, as long as he's tough enough, all he needs to do is endure it. Chow family substitution technique. Half an hour later. Holy crap, my vitality has definitely broken through 10 now. I want this one too. From now on, this young master will buy every potion you have. The second bottle doubles in price, 1 million, and you can only consume 1 bottle each month. Ding, 1 million yuan received. The 20 times effect is actually real? He really feels completely different now. If I'd known this beforehand, I would have been the fool. You can tell this master is anything but ordinary, that aura, those movements. Hey, big guy, it's time to honor your promise, kneel down and kowtow. Master, young Master Chow, it was I who failed to recognize true greatness. If I hurry, I should still make it back in time to renew the hospital fees before they close for the day. Master, please wait. Master, I would like to hire you as the Chow family's specially appointed potion maker. You may name your desired annual salary and any conditions you want. I'm accustomed to living freely. I don't like being bound by restrictions. Understandable, then let's work together. You provide the recipe, while we take care of production. If you feel I'm not qualified to discuss the contract, I'll call my father over immediately. He is the patriarch of the Chow family. The 5 main medicinal ingredients missing for the life enchantress. If I rely entirely on myself, even after becoming a warrior, who knows how long it will take to find them, I might as well make use of this Chow family. If you can help me find those 5 medicinal ingredients, I can consider it. Master, just tell me what they are. Purple cloud lotus, ice heart grass, radiant leaf fruit, Dragon Whisker Vine, Earth Dragon Essence. Earth Dragon Essence? Isn't that a specialty of neighboring Fengzhou? I checked it before in the Martial Arts Association system. You think you're the cleverest? Don't tell me the master doesn't know that official martial artists have access to the Martial Arts Association's database? Master, I can find a way to immediately obtain the Purple Cloud Lotus, Ice Heart Grass, and Earth Dragon Essence. The other two will require some time. The habitat of the Ice Heart Grass is occupied by alien beasts. But my Chow family has its own connections. I heard there will be a medicinal herb auction in Yongzhou next month, and a Dragon Whisker Vine will be available there. Master, let's exchange contact information. If there's any new development, I'll inform you immediately. All right. Not a single word about what happened today is to get out. I'll personally report this to the old man. Yes, boss. Qingding Academy Gymnasium. This physical examination determines your quota for the warrior assessment, so you must give it everything you've got. Punching force 247 kilograms. Punching force 312 kilograms. Holy crap, 312, what did this kid eat? With a result like this, he's definitely among the top 3, his warrior assessment quota is guaranteed. With my current physical enhancement, a punching force of 1,000 kilograms should be enough to rank first. Lin Yu, machine number 6, you only get one chance, give it your all. Lin Yu. Lin Yu punching force 48 kilograms. Humph, Lin Yu, don't even dream of passing this test, kid. 48 kilograms? That punching force is even weaker than an elementary school student's. Didn't he defeat Zhang Yang instantly during the challenge last time? Why is his punching force so low? Could he have relied on some underhanded trick to win last time? Something isn't right. Even if I deliberately held back my strength, it shouldn't be as low as 48 kilograms. Teacher, there must be something wrong with this machine. I request to switch to another one and take the test again. All the instruments have been uniformly calibrated. There is absolutely no problem. Next. Then I'll show you the results first before trying to argue with you. Student Lin, do you think this assessment is a joke? Do you think you can just punch as many times as you want? Your vitality is 0.62, so this result is completely normal. Director Li, if there truly is nothing wrong with the instrument, then why are you preventing me from taking the test again? Lin Yu, you are openly violating assessment discipline, questioning your teacher, and attempting to damage the equipment without authorization. It seems I need to teach you exactly what the rules are. Lin Yu is in serious trouble this time. Director Li is a retired warrior who served on the front lines. Director Li, if I can defeat you, let me retake the test one more time. How about it? Such arrogance. This kid actually possesses skills like this? He vanished? No, if I use the claw skill, I'm afraid I'll kill the teacher. I'd better fight with my fists. You lost. The assessment result will remain unchanged. Don't even think about relying on underhanded tricks to pass the assessment. I won't permit that here. Should Lin Yu go to the infirmary for an examination? He's bleeding. I'm fine, but I have to retest. I absolutely must secure the quota for the warrior assessment. It seems the difference in strength isn't all that great. Once I become stronger, I'll definitely win. Crematorium 1. Don't even think about relying on underhanded tricks to pass the assessment. I won't permit that here. Not only must I win, I have to defeat him using nothing but military martial arts, so he'll be completely convinced that he lost. You're here? Captain Chen, why are you here? The number of frontline corpses recently delivered to the crematorium has quadrupled compared to last month, so the higher-ups dispatched a squad to keep watch over the situation. Your injuries. I sparred with my teacher during the day and picked up a few new moves. Captain Chen, there are quite a lot of corpses tonight. Can I apply to take on a few more? Handling 4 is already a heavy workload for you, especially with those injuries. Don't worry, I'm fine. I want to save more money for my sister before joining the squad. There are 8 more corpses waiting to be incinerated. Can you handle them? I can. Captain Chen, if you run into anything you can't handle, call for help immediately. Subordinate understood. Thank you, Captain Chen. Tonight, I have to find a senior who's proficient in military martial arts. This person's physique doesn't look like that of a combatant. Excuse me, senior. Let's take a look at the next one. The warriors of the Special Operations Brigade are the elite among elites. Senior, forgive me for intruding. Ha! Squad leader, let's fight our way out. Reading the soul memory of Special Class Warrior Zhang Mingxian. Host, please select one of the following abilities to cultivate. A. Military martial arts. B. Bloodstained badge. C. Tacit cooperation. The military martial arts of the Special Operations Brigade seems somewhat different. I choose you. A. Military martial arts. Military martial arts upgraded to level 4. Physical fitness increased by 50%. New moves unlocked. Penetrating force. Crushing fist. New moves? Soul Devouring System upgraded. The host can now devour souls through physical contact. The skill cooldown after each use remains at 12 hours. The system can actually level up too. Intermediate Military Martial Arts Level 4 enhances physical fitness by 50%, perceives the opponent's weak points, anticipates the attack direction 1 second in advance when the enemy attacks, if successfully dodged, can immediately unleash a crushing fist for a short-range explosive counterattack. New, during an attack, force can be driven into the opponent's body, bypassing surface defenses to directly shock the internal organs. New, Claw Level 1, enhances hand attacks by 5%, inflicting tearing damage on enemies. Aura Camouflage Level 1, conceals one's own aura, translucent while stationary, blurred while moving. Duration is 50% of stamina capacity. Passive skill, Potion Mastery, Expert Level. Looks like I have something to work on after my shift. Once again, the crushing fist draws its power directly from the waist and abdomen, without requiring any large swinging motion of the arms. Strange, I keep feeling as though something isn't quite right. Did you spend the whole night practicing after work? Captain Chen. Throw a punch at me, let me see how you generate force. Okay. The force generation itself is correct, but before you punch, your shoulder drops first, and that movement completely gives away your attack direction. The power of the crushing fist travels straight from the wrist to the elbow, while the shoulder merely transmits it. Try relaxing your shoulders completely, and rely only on the twisting of your waist and abdomen. Alright, I'll give it another try. So this is the correct way to do it. How long have you been practicing this move? I only started tonight. Not only did he master the crushing fist in a single night, he even practiced penetrating force until it was powerful enough to shatter the material inside the sandbag. Could this kid really be a prodigy? Qinggang Academy. With Lin Yu's current level, he actually wants to become a warrior? It looks like he truly relied on some underhanded trick to defeat Zhang Yang. I heard Director Li took him down with one move yesterday. Those little tricks are really unpra. What an embarrassment. Academic Affairs Office. Lin Yu, what are you doing here? Director Li, I'm here to apply for a retest of the physical examination. The results have already been finalized. Continuing to pester me won't change anything. Why aren't all of you in class this early in the morning? What's happening here? Principal. Hello, Principal, I'm Lin Yu, a high school senior. I have an objection regarding my physical examination results from yesterday. Student Lin, I've heard of you. A punching force of 48 kilograms with a vitality of 0.62 is considered perfectly normal. What basis do you have for objecting? According to Article 32 of the school rules, when a student objects to a teaching or assessment result, they may apply for a public duel with the proctor for verification, so I'm applying to duel Director Li. Ha 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 ha, good kid, I admire your courage. Principal, I already defeated him yesterday. Teacher, since you've already beaten me once, what's wrong with doing it again? Or are you afraid that you'll lose to me? Ha ha ha, you're just like I was when I was young. if you want to become a warrior, you need this kind of courage and perseverance. If you win today, I'll grant you a special exception and allow you to retest. Hurry, Lin Yu has applied to duel Director Li again. He was subdued by Director Li in a single move yesterday, and he actually dares to come back today. Could that fall have knocked him silly? Looks like yesterday's lesson wasn't enough. Today, I'll give you a proper lesson. You're opening with a lethal move? Then I won't hold back either. This kid actually managed to neutralize my attack? I cannot lose. Teacher, if this were an actual battlefield, you would already be dead. He won? Lin Yu won? He didn't disappear this time, and his hand didn't transform into a claw. He won using nothing but his bare hands. Brother Lin is awesome. Impossible. How could an ordinary student improve this much in just one night? Principal, I can retake the test now, right? Yes, I've already inspected this machine. There is nothing wrong with it. No matter how you look at it, his strength shouldn't possibly be at a 0.62. This, how is it? Are you watching? How can this be possible? How could this happen? 20,155 kilograms? Lin Yu punching force 20,155 kilograms. Martial Arts Association Building. Martial Arts Association President, Peak Level 5, Zhang Jiansu. President, there's an urgent situation to report. Little Chun, this kind of agitation isn't like you. Tell me, what could possibly be so urgent? President, please watch this video first. This student is Lin Yu, the one I mentioned to you before. His vitality was only 0.62 in the past, but combat power, 20,155. He reached a combat power of 20,155 with a vitality of 0.62. Are you certain there isn't something wrong with the machine? The principal personally inspected the machine, and there was no problem. Earlier in the video, he also defeated a retired frontline warrior in a one-on-one duel. Every movement this kid makes carries the distinctive spirit of a true martial artist. To perfect military martial arts to this degree at only 18? Talents like this can be counted on one hand. How could someone like him have remained unknown until now? He only practiced the winning move in that video for one night. Combined with what I've observed about him recently, I'm certain that Lin Yu is a prodigy. Cultivation is the process of continuously forcing the body to draw out and develop its potential. Yet there are certain extraordinary people whose energy conversion efficiency far surpasses that of ordinary people. While everyone else gains only 1 point of vitality from the same cultivation, these people can gain far more. Not only does their vitality rise rapidly, their supernatural abilities are also extraordinary. Such 1 in 10 million individuals are known as prodigies. This kid's vitality was incredibly low before, yet his combat power has already reached the level of a level 3 warrior. Our Yongzhou has truly struck gold this time. He's a prodigy among prodigies. I never would have expected this, never in a million years. Ha ha ha, heaven really is on my side. The nation places tremendous importance on nurturing the next generation, as long as we nurture Lin Yu properly. A promotion is merely a minor matter. What truly matters are the cultivation resources. As long as I can obtain a bottle of spirit potion, I can break through peak level 5 and step into level 6. Once I reach level 6, I'll be able to return to the front lines. Take Lin Yu's video down from the internet first. A prodigy's privacy must never be exposed. Then Zen, have someone prepare a complete set of rewards for a level 3 martial artist. We're going to meet Lin Yu. Yes. Dad, I have a way to pay for Sis's hospital bills. You and Mom don't have to work yourselves so hard anymore. Your old man is still strong, so focus on your studies and don't worry about your sister. Ding dong. Who is it? Hello, student Lin Yu, would it be convenient to have a word? I am Kwang, commander of the Mad Lion Mercenary Group, peak level 4. Oh ho, you haven't even stepped through the door yet. Looks like I'm not too late. Supreme Hall member, Vitality 1000, Song Kai. Supreme Hall Commander, Level 5 Expert, Wu Tian. Walking on air? That's a footwork technique known only to high-level martial artists. Commander Wu, everything should be first come, first served. I haven't finished speaking with student Lin yet. Chu Kuang, what can your mad lions possibly offer him? Money? Cultivation methods? Resources? Your pathetic stockpile isn't even enough for your own people to share. You're the new rookie prodigy who's been making waves online, right? Come inside, sit down, and let's have a chat. I have no idea what rookie you're talking about. Enough nonsense, our boss said to sit down and talk. You, what exactly do you want? I am Chu Kuang, commander of the Mad Lion Mercenary Group. I came today to invite student Lin Yu to become an honorary member of the Mad Lions. We will provide Earth-Tier fist techniques and various training courses, along with a 500,000 cash allowance every month. We can also fulfill requests such as exploring ruins and searching for rare medicinal herbs within our capabilities. I hope you'll give it some consideration. The part about searching for rare medicinal herbs isn't bad. Chu Kuang, you actually have the nerve to offer those conditions? Lin Yu, the fist techniques and training courses the Mad Lions just promised, my Supreme Hall will offer twice as much. I rely on Soul Devouring to possess my current strength, so having more fist techniques and courses is useless, not to mention the attitude of this guy named Wu. However, I need to see your strength with my own eyes. Song Kai is a prodigy who awakened half a year ago. You must survive under his hands for 3 minutes before you can join the Supreme Hall. Come on. I refuse to join the Supreme Hall. Refuse? Don't tell me you don't even possess the most basic courage to fight, and only want to be a coward? Pay for my door and wall, then get out of my house. A good-for-nothing with nothing but an empty reputation. What a complete waste of a trip. Song Kai, let's go. Coward. Ah. Old Lin. You dare lay a hand on my dad, you're asking for death. This guy, he's incredibly fast. He's only a newly awakened rookie. How much strength could he possibly? This kid's fist technique has actually reached the perfect realm? I've struck gold. Lin Yu is absolutely the perfect candidate to learn my family's secret technique, the halberd breaker fist technique. Dad, are you alright? I'm fine. I do have 8 points of vitality after all, don't worry. You say you're fine, but your back was already in bad shape. Don't actually strain it. Sit down quickly. Lin Yu, I never expected you to be this ruthless at such a young age. Are your fists supposed to be used against your own compatriots? With this level of ruthlessness, were you actually trying to beat him to death? You dared strike someone from my Supreme Hall in public, even if he's an absolute prodigy. I can't simply let this matter go. Damn fatty, have some shame. You just said you wanted to see my strength, and now that your skills are inferior, you're changing the subject? Lin Yu, I'll give you one final chance. Join the Supreme Hall and today's matter will be written off, otherwise. I'll say it one more time. Refusing a toast only to drink a forfeit. Wu Tian, put away your little tricks. The nation has its laws, and no one is entitled to force or command a prodigy to do anything. Old man Zhang? What brings you here to join in the excitement? The news that Lin Yu is a prodigy has already spread. Not only will foreign factions set their sights on him, domestic factions will also come looking for him. From last year until now, you know even better than I do how many prodigies from the Martial Arts Association have died or simply disappeared. My sister suddenly fell into a coma last year. Could she have been one of their victims too? Don't waste your breath, Commander Wu. Lin Yu has plenty of choices. As long as he joins the Mad Lions, I'll personally guarantee his safety. You, surnamed Chu, it's not your place to speak yet. Wu Tian, now that things have come this far, aren't you going to leave? Is President Zhang planning to take his side? Don't tell me you're actually planning to exchange blows with me? You really don't know when to stop, just wait and see. President, I'm late. Captain Chen? When did you arrive? I came in through the back door. Parking around here is such a hassle. President Zhang, I didn't expect you to personally come here. You really are quick. You arrived even before me? Are you planning to compete with me for him too? I wouldn't dare compete with you for him. I only want Lin Yu to take an honorary position. I absolutely have no intention of forcing him. At least you know your place. Lin Yu, this is President Zhang of the Yongzhou Martial Arts Association. He came here especially to meet you today. Hello, President Zhang. Lin Yu, I've heard Qingjin mention you for quite some time. The Martial Arts Association needs talented people like you. What I said earlier wasn't merely meant for Wu Tian to hear. These gifts are simply a token of my sincerity. I'll pre-approve a level 3 martial artist badge for you. From now on, you'll receive a monthly subsidy of 100,000 yuan. While enjoying all the treatment afforded to a level 3 martial artist, I formally invite you to join the Martial Arts Association. My sister fell into a coma on her way to obtain certification at the Martial Arts Association, and this medal arrived at our home a full year late. One of the reasons my sister remains in a coma even today is because of the Martial Arts Association's inaction. But if he's someone Captain Chen respects, then he should be trustworthy. President Zhang, may I ask you something? Go ahead. My sister, the prodigy Lin Si, who suddenly appeared last year with over 10,000 vitality. I want to know the truth behind her coma. Student Lin, this matter concerns a major case, and the Martial Arts Association is still conducting its investigation. You shouldn't let this matter distract you. I can guarantee that something like this will never happen to you. President Zhang, I'm willing to join the Martial Arts Association, but I have one condition. Once you uncover the truth, you must tell me everything about what caused my sister's coma. Alright, I promise you, no matter what happens, I'll keep you regularly informed about our progress. There's one more matter I'd like to discuss with you. Every year, the Southeast Province holds a month-long prodigy training camp. I'd like to invite you to form a 10-person squad and represent Yongzhou in it. The Martial Arts Association will help suspend your part-time work at the crematorium. You won't have to work there anymore. I'm not going to the crematorium? Then how am I supposed to devour souls and level up from now on? But you should carefully consider your decision first. The training camp is located quite close to the front lines, and the training will involve close contact arrangements with alien beasts as well as corruption for corpse incineration. Doesn't that mean I'll have even more chances to devour souls? I might even be able to absorb much more powerful souls. But the most important thing right now is gathering the medicinal ingredients for the life enchantress to save my sister. President Zhang, I'll discuss this with my parents and give you an answer tonight. Alright, today is the final registration deadline. This is a contract I've personally drafted. As long as you're willing to lead the team and participate, you'll receive a reward of 10 million. If you manage to take first place, we'll give you another 50 million in cash along with additional resources of equal value. Once you've made your decision, you can contact Xinjin. If you choose to participate, you'll depart tomorrow. Time is short, so I'll go make some preparations for you first. Lin Yu, the choice is entirely yours. Don't feel any pressure. I'll wait for your reply. Lin Yu, this is our Mad Lion's membership card and my Chi family's halberd breaker fist technique. From now on, all your earnings will be deposited directly into this card. If you have the time, we can practice our martial arts together. Now that the news of you being a prodigy has spread, why not use this opportunity to relocate? As it happens, I have a vacant property. You and your parents can live there safely and comfortably. Then thank you very much, Commander Chu, but I have one more favor to ask of you. This treatment is almost too good. If I live here, I'd be too embarrassed to tell anyone that I work at the docks. Seeing you and Mom healthy is my greatest wish. With me here from now on, the two of you can simply stay home and enjoy yourselves. C loves little you the most. If only she could see all this. Could someone have come here looking for trouble again? See? Uncle, Auntie, I was entrusted by Lin Yu to bring your daughter back. Thank you, Commander Chu. There's no need to thank me. We're family. There's no need to be so formal. See? Master, you finally called me. Chao Kun, has the date been set for the auction you mentioned before, the one with the dragon whisker vine? I was just about to tell you. It's at the end of next month, exactly 1 week before the college entrance exam. This junior was fortunate enough to be selected for the prodigy training camp. I was worried you might not be able to contact me, so I wanted to send the admission ticket to you ahead of time. The timing is perfect, it won't interfere with the college entrance exam, and it also lines up nicely with the training camp schedule. You get to participate too? Is the threshold for entering the training camp really that low? It's such a rare opportunity, so I put in a little extra effort, but as long as I can make it there, everything will be worth it. So, exactly what's so great about this training camp anyway? There are countless benefits. Entering the training camp means binding yourself to a prodigy and becoming part of their core team. Moreover, among the graduates of previous training camps, ordinary team members increase their strength by 5 times, while prodigies increase theirs by at least 10 times. I heard the Jinshan squad, which took first place last year, received a 200 million bonus along with an enormous amount of cultivation resources. 200 million? With that much money, I'll definitely secure the medicinal ingredients at the auction. We can discuss the admission ticket once your training camp is over. I wish you the very best during the training camp. Ha ha ha, thanks for the good wishes. I'll definitely cling to my prodigy's coattails. I'll do my utmost to follow him. Save my sister, become stronger, and earn money. I'll accomplish all of them and succeed at them together. Yongzhou City Passenger Transport Center. VIP room. I think we should elect a vice captain. The prodigy needs to concentrate on cultivation, so we shouldn't trouble him with trivial team affairs. What do you all think? Young Master Chao is absolutely right. Considering family background and experience, no one is more qualified than young Master Chao. Exactly. Having the young proprietor of Manhwa Pharmacy as our vice captain is something we should be secretly delighted about. These days, nearly every mercenary group is established using prodigy training squads as its model. The training camp's vice captain is basically the second in command of a mercenary group. This position has to belong to me. He looks so shabby. Could someone this broke really be the prodigy? This figure seems somewhat familiar. I heard the prodigy is a strength type, but this kid is so skinny, he definitely can't be him. Hey, I've already been elected vice captain by the other teammates. From now on, aside from the prodigy, every one of you is under my authority, understood? Although this kid is arrogant, he's actually quite clever and knows how to seize an opportunity. If I remember correctly, the vice captain is appointed by the prodigy. Who the hell do you think you are, you pill peddler? If I remember correctly, the vice captain is appointed by the prodigy. What the hell does a potion seller like you amount to? Yongzhou Prodigy Squad member, Shimin Xiao. Yongzhou Prodigy Squad member, Chen Huzhang. Chao Kun, right? With those skinny arms and legs, you think you're fit to be the vice captain? What does it have to do with you whether I become vice captain or not? If you want the position of vice captain, you have to convince everyone, fight me, and if you win, I'll recognize you. Chen family, 8 trigrams palm, please enlighten me. 8 trigrams palm? He's Chen Huzhang of the 8 trigrams Chen family. Isn't he known as the tyrant of the city's east? With this level of strength, he'll completely crush him. Beep, even with my vitality boosted by potions, I still can't defeat someone from the Chen family. Am I late? Yongzhou Prodigy Squad member Lei Jiu. You're here, I'm Chao Kun. I've been managing my family's business since childhood. At the Prodigy training camp, just focus on cultivation and leave everything else to me, your vice captain. With that massive physique, he's obviously a strength type. This must be our prodigy. Vice captain? Very good, very good. Appointing a vice captain without even testing his strength? This prodigy has a powerful physique but no brains. You're the prodigy. I've heard your strength is extraordinary. You wouldn't mind sparring with me, would you? Please enlighten me, prodigy. You've mistaken me for someone else. Go away. Strong, do it again. Bullying me the moment I arrive? You want to start bullying people on the ground? No way. Is this a battle between prodigies? The vitality fluctuations from these two are on an entirely different level from ours. The prodigy and one of the squad members are fighting. Quickly call the teacher. Humph. That's enough. Continuing this fight would be impolite. The 8 trigrams palm is renowned for its flexible variations, yet he actually neutralized it with a single move? Haha, this is the first time someone has taken my punch head-on. I, Leggio, submit to you. How could this broke loser block both the prodigy and the 8 trigrams palm? Lin Yu, has Prodigy Lin arrived? What are all of you? I am Lin Yu, the team members are just a little mischievous. We were only fooling around. Prodigy? He's the prodigy? Now that I think about it, this guy does look somewhat familiar. Prodigy Lin, these are the handover documents. Just submit them once you arrive at the training camp. You may depart now. Vice Captain, what are you still standing there for? All right, thank you, teacher. As expected of a prodigy, truly broad-minded. Let's go. If you want to challenge me in the future, you're welcome anytime. You keep up as well, don't fall behind. You really kicked an iron plate this time, didn't you? You say that as though you could beat him. If you have the guts, you go. Training camp. From Yongzhou? Arriving at the very last moment before the deadline. Quite the important figure, aren't you? Level 3 martial artists guarding the gate, and the level of alien beasts we'll encounter later will only be higher. This trip truly wasn't wasted. If you're nothing but a bunch of trash, I'd advise you to return early so you don't embarrass Yongzhou City. Who do you think you are? All you do is make sarcastic remarks. If you have the guts, let's fight. I hope you'll still be this tough in a moment. Now put down your luggage and take the entry assessment.